Hello viewers, today we want to look at some of the elements or some of the documents that a business can use to advertise its business products. Now in one of the topics that you look at entrepreneurship, you look at a topic called marketing, but want to see it in the perspective of that you're making sure that you create awareness for the business products. So in marketing, we shall focus on advertising a product or an advert. So we highlight an advert. Remember, an advert, you're advertising a business product. It is different from communication, where communication you're sending a message, but this you're sending a message but in form of an advert. The other side in communication we call it a message. Here it is an advert. It could be that you're sending a message to the public about existing job, sending a message to the public about existing new product. That is an advert in marketing. But in communication, you look at it as a message. So do not confuse those two words. So an advert, we are mainly looking at the advert concerning the product, either a service or a good. So we want to look at, if you want to make a good advertising message, what are some of the things that you need to look at? Remember, I started by saying that there are certain things or documents that a business person uses to advertise his or her business product. For example, you can think of a business card. Business card. So they ask you, you're doing some business, give me your business card. So that business card should describe what you offer, either good or services. Then we have flyers. Flyers are normally used, especially if you're moving around and you go and give they are small papers you normally give to different individuals. They are also advertising documents. We could have the signpost. These ones are common. We shall see what makes the signpost different from, and what makes a signpost different from a flyer or a banner. You have a banner. These ones are normally written on a piece of a big piece of cloth, material like. So that's a banner. You could have other things like, apart from business card, flyer, signpost, banner, you could have radio adverts, or newspaper advert. Some other things that we can also include here is what we call a label. I came with just two products here. When you look at this product of Vaseline, this thing that you're seeing here on top, that paper on top, is the label. At times when someone is asked, design a label, someone may think it is going to be put on maybe which product. But we are saying a label has to be put on a product, just like you're seeing this paper put on this Vaseline. The other product that we have is this one. When you look at this product, now what you're seeing, whatever information you're seeing on top of this particular product is what we refer to as a label. All those are advertising this particular product. So you need to take time to know, if you're told design a label, how does a label look like? But remember, it's also an advertising document. So people have to take note of it. So what are some of the common things that are found in here? We are going to just look at something small. We shall see First of all, when you're designing that message, like this product where I showed you that this is a label, you will not find the word label on that product. But for the case of a designer, there are certain things that you're supposed to put into consideration. For example, you shall have the title of the document. Title of the document. You talk about maybe a business card for the products of Zinunula Bakery Business. That's the title. Then you have the frame. So there is a frame. After the title, you draw the frame because you won't be designing. And you will not leave the frame empty because you don't design. So the frame is just to show the demarcation of the message you want to put in there. Then you have a business name, and address. In the middle, as you're designing, you write the business name and the address. The business name should show the nature of the business. Is it a furniture workshop? Is it a hotel? Is it a restaurant? It should show the line of business. However, after there, you can also talk about the location of the business in a descriptive way, location of the business. I say the business is located in, mention the village, the division, and the district, perhaps even the country. Suppose that. Then, you tell us the products offered, description of product offered. Description of product offered. To talk about things like the business offers in any way you would want to design. The business offers these, you mention the different products. That was a product offered. You talk about the line of business. Line of business. Line of business, you're not giving us the product, but you're giving us a major branch where the business lies. For example, you can say the business deals in processing milk. So, we don't expect you to mention some of the products, mention some of the products, and then you're telling us that you rear cows, or meat, when your main product was, your line of business is processing milk. So we expect products maybe like yogurt, milk, cow and others that you may think about in line with processing milk. So line of business, you can talk about, you can give us an illustration. Those are diagrams or drawings that give out the meaning of what you're designing. When you look at this is an insect killer, MTK, insect killer. The illustrations, we are seeing insects here, and they are being spread, and they are dying. That's an illustration of this particular product. When you look at this is Vaseline. You will see a beautiful lady there drawn, meaning that when you smear on it, it is just telling you that when you smear on it, you will look good. That is just an illustration. So you will have other things like the slogan of the business. For example, so where quality matters. So those are some of the common things that you can think about, that all these elements, all these documents consist. That if you're developing an advert, either business card, it will have those items. Flyers, signposts, banner, radio adverts, newspaper adverts, maybe a label. All these items are going to be there, but they are unique identities that differentiate, say, a signpost from a flyer and a business card. Though they may have the title showing that this is a flyer, this is a signpost, this is a business card, but the signpost has two unique things. That is the stand, distance, and direction. The stand, distance, and direction. When you prepare the radio advert, make sure that the words in the frame are in capital letters. A newspaper advert, there is no difference between a newspaper advert and the information goes to the business card or the flyer. The only difference that will show is the title, the newspaper advert. However, you need to take note that a newspaper advert is different from a job advert. A job advert, you advertise a job. But here you advertise your business products. Then the level, it has this, but it has also other elements that we can look at. If I'm to focus on a label, you have other elements like that make this label unique. You have the batch number. You have the batch number. You have the barcode. Barcode. When you look at this illustration that I brought, the barcode normally it has those bars. When you look at that, you see those bars. Those bars, you can see it clearly. They have numbers. Those numbers are supposed to be read by the computer. Even when you look at this Vaseline, this is the barcode. Look at this. This one here is the barcode. You take time at home and check through. Look at those products, different products, packaging materials. So we have the barcode. You have NEMA instructions. NEMA instructions. NEMA instructions. They will tell you, for example, here you have those, they have just used symbols where you're recycling, you're seeing those small things where they're telling you recycle those two items. So you take time. One, they're showing you that after use, drop in a dustbin. Those are NEMA instructions. Then you have a UNBS logo, just show you that it is authorized for this. You can see this UNBS logo, just to show that it has been authorized for payment, for such that it has been authorized to be taken out for sale. You see that it has some unique features. It has instructions for use. Instructions for use. How are you going to use this particular product? Instructions for use. Like this one, this Vaseline, they say, clean the body and allow it to dry. Apply gel liberally as often as necessary. Those are just instructions for use on the label. You will have other things that make it different. They are ingredients. Ingredients. The things that made up that particular product. What did they include in there? It's supposed to be there. They will tell you that in this, I'm looking at this product to see the ingredients that were put there, but in most cases, you will see them. Ingredients. They will tell you maybe a product consists of these. So, take time and look through the products you have there. These ones do not show. Maybe they hid them because they want to keep the copyright. But at least in some products, you see the ingredients. What are those things? Even when you look at the water bottle, they will tell you this water is maybe these chemicals, this and this. They mention those particular products. So you take, those are ingredients. The moment you include such information, the batch number, it has around 6 letters, maybe 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. That's a batch number. Different from a barcode. When you see those particular elements included on a document, included on this line that we have described, just know that is a what? A label. However, if those ones are not there, it could be a business card, it could be a flyer, it could be a signpost if there are stands and then distance and direction. It could be a radio advert if it is written in what? In capital letters. It could be a newspaper advert if there is a word newspaper advert. You just want to look at one illustration and you see what are we trying to communicate. We want to see how do you develop a business card following these elements here. So you will write a business card. You can choose a business. Maybe the business is dealing in selling popcorns. It's a popcorn business. Business card or create a name. Claire Popcorn Business. Now that is the title. We talked about that you're supposed to draw a frame. So you draw a frame for your business what? Make sure that frame is drawn using a what? A pen, not a pencil. Because in case we rub it off, it's no longer a frame. Whatever that you're going to design here, whether illustrations, put them, make sure that you use the pen. Do not use the what? A pencil. So we have finished our frame. Then the business name and address will include maybe Claire Popcorn Business. The address, PO Box 1, Zambia. That is the business name and address. Next thing that these elements are not in order. Anything that you remember, you write. So the location of the business, you can say in any design, a business is located in Zambia within Makindye Division, Kampala District. That's the location of the business. Products offered, you can even write them beside. Maybe you can say the business offers popcorns. The business offers products. Make sure that whatever you're displaying is seen, because those are the things you have been highlighting. Line of business, you have said the business offers popcorns, those are products. Line of business is the business deals in making popcorns of various products. That's line of business. You can have illustrations, you draw them somewhere. Maybe you put some popcorns on the plate. If this is a plate, maybe this one, and then there are popcorns. Perhaps we shall say that is your illustration. Make sure it does not, it's different from the one for restaurant. Then you have a slogan, maybe where quality matters. So those are some of the elements you've included on this document called a business card. Now, in case I remove the title and they say a flyer for Clear Popcorn Business, this will be a flyer. In case it's a newspaper advert for Clear Popcorn Business, the only thing that is going to be changed is this title. But if it is a signpost, then I need to put stands. The moment I see stands, then it is a what? A signpost. You put arrows somewhere to show where the business is, and then you include the distance, 2 kilometers. So there is a distance, and then there is an arrow, and then the stands. It changes this title to be a signpost. A signpost for Clear Popcorn Business. Basically, that's how these marketing documents are prepared. So you take time, in case I wanted to draw a label, I say the other elements have to be included, but remove the stance, remove the distance and the direction. Thank you so much for listening. Hope I'll get your comments about such presentations and where to improve. You can even present or send your questions such that we can see how to answer them.